What's going on, everyone? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Star Wars Black Series Imperial Shadow Squadron set. Everything you see here pretty much was included in the set, except for this rifle right here. I just kind of gave him that rifle as a sniper. I just see this guy as a sniper, and that's pretty much what the Scout Troopers were. They were specially trained in sniper tactics as well. But this is the entire set right here that you see. It does come with a DLT-19. That's this long-range, high rate of fire rifle. And then you have your E11 blaster. And then you have your T21 lightweight repeating blaster. So, I shouldn't say lightweight, I should say light repeating blaster, but I said it. And it also includes this speeder bike as well, and it is all black pretty much except for the logos that are there, but we'll get to that in a second. I really like this set. To be honest with you, it has grown on me. I passed on it, and I've been kicking myself ever since I passed on it for its original release, which I believe it was a Target exclusive. I think this set went for around $50 at the time, and now it's going for north of 100, and then more, maybe a little bit more. But I'm really happy with it. I'm so happy with it. I actually bought a second set, but I got a great deal on the second set. The first set I bought for $65, and then the second set I paid $75. So I overpaid a little bit for the second set, but it was in really good shape, really good condition, so I'm pretty happy with it. I paid a little bit more. It was also through a friend that I was kind of trying to help out at the time. So, but I've had this set for about a month. I decided to take it out of package. My other set is over here, if you want to see it. And the packaging as well. Let me just get the speeder bike out of the way. Here's the other set. It looks really good. It does have a nice display on the background, kind of showing some Stormtroopers. And then it shows, I believe, the Millennium Falcon and some Stormtroopers in front of it. And it looks like they're on the docking bay. It looks more like A New Hope. Like they're kind of scanning the Millennium Falcon for any life forms. So that's pretty cool. I'll bring the speeder bike back in. I think it looks really good, this set, and I know a lot of people passed on it. Most people probably wanted to pass on it because these are majority of this set is pretty much just repaints. And I would say the guns are probably the weakest point of the set. Not even the figures themselves. Probably the guns themselves, the blasters, are the weak point because they have no paint detail. That's the biggest flaw in these. Is they're kind of this like, I want to say almost like a grayish blue, dark grayish blue color. They're not even black, and I'll bring in this as a comparison, as you can see here. That is black and that is blue. It's like a dark gray blue. I don't know what you call it. Navy blue, I guess. Maybe. Something like that. But the cool thing about the figures themselves, and like I said, this rifle is not included with the set. So I just want to make that abundantly clear. I just kind of threw that in his hands as a kind of like a sniper rifle type. So I think it looks really good. But anyway, talking about the Stormtrooper here first. Let's get to him. I think he looks really cool, and he doesn't include these two, the T21 and the DLT-19. So that's pretty cool looking. The head, pretty much all the armor pieces are black. There are some different colors which are in between, like the elbow joint here, which is that grayish blue color, and then you have the shoulder pad, the pauldron. I believe that's how it's pronounced. If I didn't pronounce it properly, let me know. You can give me shit in the comments below. But this piece right here is like this grayish blue. So it gives a nice accent, and it really kind of brings out the black in the suit. I think it looks really good. On top of that, including on the bottom of the feet, it's no, I guess it's a little bit of a grayish color, like a dark gray color, and that looks good in between here. I know it's kind of tough because I have a white background, and it's this is probably not the best for this, but it's not pulling everything out, and I have bad lighting right now, but it is there, I promise you. There's also like that dark grayish blue color right there, and then we have your regular grays over here, and I will just bring in another Stormtrooper to make these differences and comparisons. And there actually are different pieces to the Stormtrooper, which I will get to, and I'm talking about sculpting pieces. The belts are completely different, as you can see in this Stormtrooper, as opposed to that one. He does not have a holster for his E11 blaster, where this regular Stormtrooper does. This guy's pouches have buttons on them. This one does not. This guy has a canister on the back. This guy does not. What else? Oh, the lower torsos that connect right here, where you see those little dots. This is actually a different sculpted torso, which is really cool. Wasn't even expecting that. I thought they were just going to reuse it, but it is different, a totally different sculpt here. And I would put money on it that it is a different sculpt. So, and you can see it right there. There's no ridges or dots on the Shadow Squadron version where there is on the regular Stormtrooper version. And that's sculpted in as well. So there you go with that. They're pretty much the exact same articulation up and down, head to toe. It's just a little bit different of a look, and there are some different sculpted pieces, but you really have to look at the two to notice the difference. And I'm trying to look throughout the rest of the body to see any other differences, but I don't. So there's that. There's the Stormtrooper, and we'll set him back here with the bike. As far as the Scout Trooper, which is really the real reason why I wanted this, because the Scout Troopers are my favorite type of trooper. They're pretty much the the Special Forces sniper unit, and that's always been kind of my favorite. So that, and I mean, you just look amazing. I love this look for them. But here's the regular trooper compared to the Shadow Squadron. As you can see, there's huge differences in the paint. The paint is much different, even down to the helmet, where this has a silver, this has black in it, as you can see there. There's no, I guess you could say, dry brushing paint detail on the chest, is including on the boots, where these are just a clean boot. These don't. Even down to the blasters are a different color. This is just a straight black, the regular trooper, as opposed to the Shadow Squadron, where it's that grayish blue color. And you can really notice that grayish blue right here. I'm just going to say navy blue, just so I'm not saying grayish blue and it sounds weird. So there's this navy blue throughout there, and it really, like I said, it really pulls out the black on the figure, more so on this guy than that guy, and it really kind of sets him apart from this guy right here, which is, he's pretty much, the majority of him is just black. I think it looks really good, to be honest with you. The camera's really not doing it justice, and neither is my lighting right now, so I do apologize for that, but I think it looks really, really fantastic. And it's just a different look. It's something different, you know? As far as the paint on the back of the head, which is different, he's got a silver and he's got gray, where this guy has like a black pretty much going throughout. On the tricep pads here, I'll just say tricep pads or elbow pads, this is a gray and this is a black. The canisters are a touch different with the grays. And I think that's pretty much it. Also a red stripe on the back. This guy has a black outline. This guy has no black outline. And he's got the Imperial logo right there, and this guy does not. So there's the big differences there. That's pretty much it. Now, as far as the speeder bikes go, it's really pretty simple. They're just repainted. And I'll just bring in this guy up here. And this guy over here, as you can see, it's a totally just different repaint. Has all black with a little bit of a different tone for the, I would say, the front portion and the underneath where the engine parts are. This probably has a better wash than this guy does overall, but it's pretty much supposed to be just pretty much like a jet black color. I shouldn't say a jet black color because it's being specific, but a black color. Let me just put it that way. And also, this Shadow Squadron has Imperial logos on both sides of the bike and up front right there. They're also used different grays for the center console here. This is a darker gray, where this is a light gray. The buttons are actually painted different. These are black, those are gray. The red is the same though. I'd say the speeder handles are probably better painted than the regular release. There's a little bit of gray and black paint there. Nice little wash on the handlebars as well. But there's no wash on the front of the bike, as the original release does have a wash. So that's pretty cool. And even the little blaster here is a different color gray than this blaster. So, I mean, give or take, there's some nice points on each bike. I don't know which one I like, to be honest with you, more. I like them both. I probably want to say equally. Maybe I want to give a slight edge to this one because of the nice detailing, giving it that rustic look, kind of. Also, on the pouches here, these little cargo pouches, this is just a plain black. And this has got a nice khaki wash to it. Looks really good, to be honest with you. So, but for the most part, like I said, if you haven't picked up a speeder yet, really do yourself a favor and please do, especially right now. I mean, I walk into my local Kmart and they're $20 each. That's pretty cheap. I think him and Jabba the Hutt are both going for around $20 right now, and I think that's a really good bang for your buck. And I would definitely highly recommend you picking up a regular released figure as well. But talking about these guys, like I said, these guys go for around $100. If you can find them for $80, I'd say pull the trigger. I think they're worth it. I know that's around $40 a figure, but it does come with a speeder bike, and it does come with 3 accessories. Actually 4, including the blaster pistol and his leg. Like I said, this rifle is not included, but so 4 blaster accessories, and it comes with a speeder bike and a new deco. So this was an exclusive set, and it did go for around $40 or $50 retail, excuse me. But I don't know. I really like this set. I really do. It's simple, but the little things that are differences are kind of a big deal for me, and it makes the difference for me. Price-wise. So I don't regret spending the money that I did. I know I spent, I bought 2 sets, so that's kind of a lot of money. That's over $100 I spent on these for 2 sets. But for them going $100 per set, I think it's a pretty good deal. But that's my opinion, and like I said, I would recommend getting the set, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. You're going to want to get these guys. They look good, and they'll also set apart in your display of all white troopers, pretty much. They will set themselves apart. So that's pretty much it for this set. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.